What does your work as a video consultant for Brentford entail?
There was this young player who played in midfield for his age, tremendous player. Technically, he performed really well to a standard where he was pushed to the next age group. I work with scouting players for the first team as well as the B team. So each week I'm provided with various players that I need to scout. Well, majority of the players which I scout are already professional players who play in the major leagues in Europe. One player which was linked with Barcelona is Oscar Zambrona. So to anyone who's willing to work in football, just to research the opportunities that are available in the industry.
To listen to the full audio, please head to our Spotify channel or click the link in our description below.
Thank you.
We hope you enjoyed listening to our guest, Rosan Rai. On to you, Evan.
Cool, so first off we'll start with Talk Footy. And Cobham have kicked off the 2023 Surrey Senior Cup successfully after seeing off Balham 2-1 in the first round. It looked like the tie would be going to penalties with all things even going into the final 5 minutes of the game, but a late goal for Cobham was enough to separate the two sides. That win will now see them travel to Aldershot Leigh in the second round, and they will however be somewhat up against it, with Aldershot making a great start to the new Isthmian South Central League, most recently defeating Chipstead 4-2 and in the process leapfrogging Chips in the league table.
It really came down to the wire. It seems like this year's Senior Cup will just be as entertaining as last year's.
Yeah, just like that. And Range Park Vale saw their exceptional start to the season continue with a 1-0 win against Northwood, which sees them stay top of the South Central Division. The Vale are still yet to face Nap Hill in their first round of the Surrey Senior Cup in what is one of only two ties left at this stage, with Westfield facing Camberley Town later on in a month.
With Range Park brilliant start, I wonder if they will be able to keep this form up throughout the season. Looking at the league standings, one loss could mean Chelsea, Town and Leatherhead could leapfrog them, as there are only a point or 2 points that separates them from the top.
I do think Range Park Vale will be one of the dark horses for the Surrey Senior Cup this year, especially after how well they've been playing at the start of the season and the end of last season. Going over to the London and South East Women's Premier Division, both Dorking and Sutton were on the receiving end of defeats over the weekend to Dulwich Hamlet and Dartford respectively. The results now see both sides sit in mid-table, with Sutton 5th and Dorking 8th.
It's an unfortunate result, but we can see both teams coming back stronger.
Speaking of coming back stronger, in the Southern Region Women's Football League, Woking managed to get their first 3 points of the season with a huge 7-0 victory over Chelsea Development. With multiple games in hand over the rest of the teams in the league, we may now see the Cards fly up the league table. Abbey Rangers sit on the same amount of points as Woking currently, however have played 3 more games, and they'll be looking to bounce back from their defeat against the unbeaten AFC Portchester.
I just want to say a special shout out to one of our own, Helen Ogle, who's our football development officer, for getting on the score sheet twice for Woking.
Cool. Last weekend also saw the 4th qualifying round for the FA Cup, and with a place in the first round proper at stake, tensions were no doubt high. In what was one of the shocks of the round, Dorking Wanderers were dealt a 2-0 defeat by Horsham. That defeat means that the Wanderers are still yet to appear in the first round proper. And as for Woking, a 0-0 draw away to Hemel Hempstead set up a replay at Kingfield, where the Cardinals run out as 2-0 winners. They'll now travel to Ramsgate with a win putting them into the second round.
Truly a big upset for Dorking Wanderers. Hopefully that doesn't affect their season too much, but a massive win for Horsham, who are 2 leagues below in the Isthmian League.
As for Sutton United, they'll welcome bottom of the table, National League table, FC Fylde to Gandey Green Lane in what will be a game filled with goals. The first round is set to be played over the weekend of the 4th of October.
With both teams' forms at the moment, it could be anyone's game. Win for either team can be the catalyst for the season. Hello and welcome to Surrey Summarise, detailing everything which is going on at Surrey FA at the moment.
Cool, so to start off, we'll look at the weekend of the 21st of October, which is a feature weekend for our show Racing the Red Card initiative. with multiple clubs in Surrey taking part in supporting the project to tackle racism, as well as educate others and raise awareness in the process. Show Racing the Red Card is the UK's leading anti-racism educational charity, and on Friday the 20th of October, we encourage everyone to wear red for their Wear Red Day to further promote the cause.
We're also backing the 10th anniversary of the Rainbow Laces. We're inviting grassroots clubs to join us, support the annual campaign and show their support for the LGBTQ+ inclusion. If you're interested in showing your support, please contact our EDI officer, Eve Roberts, at eve.roberts@surreyfa.com, or you can find out more on our website.
Cool, and continuing on, earlier on in the month, we announced a design winner for our Ready Set Glow programme, with 10-year-old Mida's design being the one which was picked by our panel. The design features 5 footballers from a diverse spectrum and perfectly represents the Ready Set Glow initiative. The design, as well as more information about Ready Set Glow, can be found on our website.
Last thing to end it off, our under 18 Play Safe survey winner has been chosen, so if you partook in this survey, please check your email. You might have been sent an email already. Thank you for listening. We'll see you in episode 3.